If the whole world is tearing you down, you got to be the one to know how to lift yourself up. When you start giving yourself that inner love, that validation for yourself, you will become unstoppable. What's good, girlies? Welcome back to another video. So today I'll be sharing with you how to invest in yourself and level up your entire life. These 15 powerful tips have helped me to glow up and accomplish the things that I've always desired, and I want the same for you. So let's get into it. The first thing we're going to talk about is how to invest in your mindset and level up your knowledge. It is extremely important to take care of your mind because it will provide you with the clarity and the direction that you need. So number one is going to be to expand your mind by listening to podcasts, audiobooks, and YouTube videos like this one. Hearing other people's opinions and ideas, especially successful people who are happy with their life and who are maybe where you want to be financially or spiritually or mentally, these things can really help you to expand your mind past what you know. If the only thing that we're putting in our mind is the things that's in our immediate environment, then that's where we'll end up. But if you want to go past that and you have like big dreams for yourself, then you have to get around those type of people. Take advantage of all the access that you do have to this knowledge. The second way to invest in your mindset is going to be to read more self-help and inspirational books. I used to think that I didn't even like reading because of the textbooks that we read in school, and I used to think that I didn't even know how to read because I would be reading the same paragraph over and over and didn't even understand. But when you find books that you're actually interested in and you can take inspiration from those people, it'll help you to realize that what they have is also available to you. And there's so much information in these books that can really change your life. And hearing like other people's success stories will really inspire you to take action. The next way to level up your mindset is going to be to either journal or just reflect. I'm not a big fan of like writing because my hands will start hurting, but you can journal in many different ways. Like you can create videos like this, you can make videos on your Snapchat, you can go on your phone and click like the audio record. But journaling and reflecting will really help you to understand your inner world a little bit better. Journaling and reflecting is a great way to really get to know what it is that you really value and really want out of your life. Next, we're going to talk about how to invest in your perception of yourself. Now, this is extremely important because you are going to act like whoever you believe you are. Every single successful person who is happy with their life knows that it's not the goal and the outcome that you want to reach for. It's the person who already has the goal. You want to become the person who is already maintaining that, then it will automatically come into your life. In order to become this person, you have to view yourself as this person. You have to have a more higher perception of who you are. So these tips are going to help you to view yourself in a higher light. First one is going to be to explore your interests. Don't be afraid to lean into curiosity because that curiosity can take you to the place where you are destined to be. Have an open mind to the things that really spark something within you without judgment, without shame or anything. Just explore what you're passionate about. This right here is so powerful because it will help you to have more respect for what you actually value. Now, the second thing is kind of going to lean off of that, and it is to nurture your soul with the things that you love. So when you do find out what interests you and you are exploring that curiosity, when you find something that makes your soul happy, that makes time stop, that just fills you up with energy, start doing those things a little bit more. And you can have fun with this and like go on self dates while you do the things that you love. This again will help you feel more purpose in your life and to help you to really respect what it is that you value, and it makes you have a sense of belonging for being on earth. And that sense of belonging will make you have such a higher perception of yourself, more respect for yourself, and more love for yourself as well. The third thing is going to be to take risks. I'll admit I'm a cautious person. I'm not really a big risk taker, but what I will do is I will take calculated risk. So what I mean by calculated risk is doing research and knowing that you have the means to fall, okay? What's the worst case scenario that could happen? Take the risk if you know that you can survive that worst case scenario. And one or two things is gonna happen. Either you gonna fall or you'll succeed. If you do fall, it gives you an opportunity to actually learn from those mistakes. And believe it or not, it will build confidence. In the moment that you fall, yeah, you might have so much self-doubts and negative thoughts that can bring you down, which I've experienced as well. But when you can rise, when you keep moving forward, it actually builds your confidence because you're like, hey, I survived this thing. It builds character and tough skin. And then if you do succeed, it's going to build confidence and you're still going to learn. And if you fall again, like I said, every successful person has failed. It is impossible to succeed without failing, and that failure is completely necessary. That's why it's important to listen to podcasts and to listen to celebrities and successful people, because they will all tell you the same exact thing. But one thing about them though, they're gonna take some risk. They are going to take some risk. You are not going to elevate, you're not going to grow if you stay in your comfort zone, if you stay in what's familiar. If you want something different out of life, then you have to take some risks. You have to do something different, have a different strategy, and don't be afraid to do that, especially if you do have the means to fall. Now, the next way to level up your self-perception is going to be to practice self-love. Now, this one is extremely important because you have to be able to be your biggest supporter. You have to be your best friend. If the whole world is tearing you down, you got to be the one to know how to lift yourself up. And when I say practice self-love, what I mean is the components of love: compassion, nurture, support, encouragement. Practicing self-love is really the foundation to everything, because you have to spend the rest of your life with yourself. So you want to make sure that your inner dialogue and your relationship with yourself is healthy, it's nurturing, it's compassionate, and it's also real, honest, supportive. When you start giving yourself that inner love, that validation for yourself, you will become unstoppable. So now we're going to talk about some ways that you can invest in your health and wellness. I know y'all heard that term, health is wealth, but it is so true. When you are healthy physically, mentally, emotionally, you become so powerful. You can do anything and you have so much more energy. There's some ways that you can invest in your health. The first thing is going to be to prioritize your mental health. Prioritizing your mental health can cost $0. All it takes is just a little bit of time in the morning and at night. So if you want to make your mental health routine like 20 minutes in the morning and at night, you can do that. Take about 5 minutes to meditate. Take about 5 minutes to journal and reflect. Take about 5 minutes to pray and express gratitude. These small little practices in the morning and at night can really make a big difference in how you go throughout your day, because you are now at a calmer state of mind. The second way to invest in your health is going to be to move your body, whether it is stretching, exercising, playing sports. It is very important to move your body daily. I've noticed that when I don't exercise or when I don't do yoga or anything, I feel so sluggish. I feel like a drag. But when you start to just move your body in any type of way, you will feel more lighter. You will literally feel more lighter, more energy. And this doesn't have to be like, you don't have to start out with a super hardcore workout routine, work out 5 days a week for 2 hours. Like, it don't got to be like that. Like I said, you can start off 5 minutes in the morning just stretching, or whenever you have the time. Do that consistently and just get in the habit of showing up every day. You'll naturally want more. Your body will naturally crave more. The next way might be a little obvious, but it is going to be to take your daily vitamins, especially if you don't eat really healthy, it's really important to get that nutrients, get you a good multivitamin that you can just take every day and that really makes you feel good. I should have showed y'all what I take. I might show y'all one day. It does a lot of things, and I've noticed when I take it, I feel my best. This next tip can really help you to improve your health so much. It's actually crazy, but that is to have a regular sleep pattern. Improve your sleep any way that you can. Waking up earlier is good too, because even if you just wake up at 9 o'clock, start waking up at 8:30. It just makes you feel accomplished. You could get a little bit more done and have a little bit more time. But regulating that sleep schedule though, it will do wonders. It'll make you less anxious, less depressed, more fulfilled, more energy. The next way to invest in your health is going to be to practice self-care. Self-care is not always physical. You got to take care of the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, the financial, and the physical. Prioritize your well-being all around so you can show up as your best self, so you can show up for yourself and the people around you that you need to show up for. Because if your cup is empty, you ain't gonna have nothing to give. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And I got a whole playlist on my channel going more deep into self-care and not just the physical aspects of it. If you want some more information about taking care of every aspect of your being, I will leave that link in the description for you. Lastly, we'll talk about how to invest and level up in your finances. And if you are getting any value from this video, do not forget to hit the like button. The first thing is going to be to invest in learning new skills. Now, you don't have to always invest money. You can also invest time. It's a bunch of free YouTube videos teaching you how to do a bunch of things, or you can invest money into platforms like Skillshare. Every successful person knows that the most valuable thing that you can invest in is yourself, because nobody can take that away from you. If you just got a bunch of skills, you can never go broke. The next way to invest in your finances is going to be to start outsourcing some projects. Now, you do not have to necessarily be a business owner to outsource. You can do this with your self-care. If you're a busy woman and you don't have a lot of time to do your own maintenance, you can pay for somebody else to do your maintenance. I don't do this very often because I don't really like interacting with people and I like to save the money. But if you want to save time doing things, outsourcing is a really good tool, because you can pay somebody else to do something while you spend that time making more money. Outsourcing can look like paying somebody to clean your house, paying somebody to mow your lawn, while you spend that time doing something else that can bring you more money, or something else that can add to your life in a way. And when you do this, you want to make sure that the person that you're hiring is either equal or more skilled than you at what you're asking for, because they'll get it done in a more efficient way. If you create videos, you can have somebody edit your videos. In that time that you would have spent editing, you could be making more videos. Last way to level up in your finances is going to be to save money to invest. Even if you don't know what you want to do yet, or you don't know how to invest in stocks and stuff, I don't know how to do that, and I'm not really interested right now, but you can save money to invest later, even if you don't know what you're investing in. It's good to have you a saving for emergency fund, but always have you a fund put away that you're going to invest in something else. You feel me? I did not just wake up one day and say, oh, I'm about to buy a MacBook and buy a ring light. I already had the money put away. I had that money put away for something that was going to make my life easier, that was going to improve the quality of my content. If you want to further level up and keep becoming that best version of yourself, this video will give you 10 tips on how to increase your value as a woman in ways that you can make more money and have better relationships with others and even yourself. I love y'all so much. If you are new here, do not forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the videos, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.